Good morning, party people. It's Randy and Shannon.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh no, I feel like this is way weird.
Yeah, something's happening.
Something's always happening. Hello. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh, here we are on Monday, Shannon. Monday, Claim a Live Bead Sale. Claim a Live Bead Sale Day. Good morning. Hello, everybody. I see lots of people are on. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. I'm reading comments. Hi. Everybody says, how was your vacation? Well, I don't necessarily call it a vacation. It's never really a vacation when I have to go home. But it was fine. We did good. We went saw Jeff's new apartment. Just did apartment life. We got in trouble with the downstairs neighbor because the cat was too loud. They were banging on the ceiling. I was like, oh yeah, I don't miss this. Like the little 12-pound cat is too much for you? What is happening? It's 9 a.m., so that happened. And then I went out to Keene and did stuff with my grandma. Me and my grandma went to take pictures. That was fun. And then we went to the 4th of July doings and saw everybody, and that was great. And then I drove back.
She's having a good time.
Winter's on this new thing where she now likes to crawl inside of stuff. She's trying to crawl inside this little box. She's a little weirdy whale. And then I did stay with Jeff. We went and looked at some houses in New Salem. That was interesting. We went to New Salem. They have a big cow there. Oh, we almost got stuck. We've never been to New Salem. And I was like, we're driving, and they have a big cow. It's the biggest cow in the United States. It's like a statue of a Holstein cow. And I was like, oh, well, there's a gravel road. It looks like that goes up the backside to the cow. So Jeff was like, all right, we're in the van. So we're driving up this little prairie trail, and the scoria stopped. And I was like, stop. And Jeff was like, it'll be fine. And I was like, Jeff, you're going to get us stuck. And he's like, no, it's going to be fine. I'm like, okay. It wasn't fine. So we slid off the road. And then we had to stop in the mud. And then I got out to assess the situation. And I was like, okay. So I walked up to the top, and there was a little ways to the top, and there was like a big, giant mud puddle in the middle of the road. And I was like, okay. But at the end of the road, there was gravel road, because that's the front side where you're supposed to go up. So I told Jeff was like, I can turn around right here. We're talking prairie trail.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he wants to turn around in the van, in the mud, in the grass, Shannon. I was like, no, that's not going to work. You're going to get us stuck for real. I was like, we're just going to have to baja it to the top. These are our options, okay? Start out slow, don't dig in, and then gun it. So that's what we did. Made it to the top. Saw the cow. Fun times. Anyway. That was fun. And then we went to the gas station. Apparently they have it's a gas station, but it's a casino. It's a gas station, but it's a casino.
That's curious.
And I'm like, so it looks like a gas station, but it is not. And I was like, oh. So we did that. I won $50. So yeah, and then I stayed with Jeff for the day, and then I left and I drove from Bismarck to home, and it was supposed to take 6.5 hours. Ooh. But hi Leslie, thank you for subscribing. It was supposed to take 6.5 hours, but it ended up taking a lot more because they were doing construction, so we sat in construction for like an hour and a half, so that's kind of sucky. So I got home, and I was like, okay, and the house is a mess, because when I went to the store on Friday, I didn't tell you this, Shannon. So there Shannon gets all of her daily announcements. I went to the store, and Jeff was there, not my Jeff, but Bead Jeff, and he was like, let's make a deal, so we made a deal. On findings. So we have about, I don't know, 8 boxes, big boxes of findings.
Huh.
Yeah. So those all have to be
I
sorted
thought you
and
went
packaged.
out there for the shipping supplies.
I
that
got
he
those.
Was like, he was like, here, come take them.
Yeah, I got them.
Huh.
Shannon's face. She's like, what? You did what now? We have those here. Gas station casino combos.
I've not seen one.
Yes.
That's
However,
curious.
in the state of North Dakota, I don't think you're supposed to do that. Honestly. Because it has to be on certain land.
I don't know the laws.
I didn't ask. I was just like, okay. And then, we did go to the Cracker Barrel. Have you ever been to the Cracker Barrel? I have also never been to the Cracker Barrel. So I guess some gal at Jeff's work told him that he needed to go because it was an experience. It was an experience.
A good one.
They have endless sweet tea. She even gave me one to go.
Oh.
I was super excited about that. And I had I don't know. I had some chicken and dumplings. It's like kind of like home cooking kind of meals, like like American home cooked meals kind of thing. Jeff had the fish. I had chicken and something else. I can't remember. Anyways, it was good. We had fried pickles. Those were good. And then they have like a little old timey store in the front. There's all kinds of things in there, candy and clothes. It's like the general store, like how that used to be.
Yep.
Yeah. But we were there kind of late, so we didn't really get to do too much general storing, but it was fun. So we did that.
A few people love their food.
I love the Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I've never been.
Their fried chicken. I love fried chicken.
Oh, I didn't have the fried chicken. I had like chicken and dumplings. It was just like chicken and dumplings, almost like a pot pie. Well, I thought it would be like a pot pie, but it didn't have a crust. But they did bring biscuits and cornbread to the table as like a. So,
I would try it.
Super funny. You know how me and Jefferson disagree on everything we do, 90%. She's like, oh, do you guys want biscuits or cornbread? I was like, cornbread. He's like, biscuits. She goes, I could do half and half.
That's cute.
I was like, let's see, things haven't changed.
Fried catfish.
I think that's what Jeff had.
Rosanna says that's her fave.
Was the catfish.
Ooh, roast beef.
Yeah,
Chicken and dumplings. Oh, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I'm already hungry.
Let's go.
We should have ordered lunch. We should have pre-ordered lunch. Anyway, so I mean, all in all, it was a good time. I got to see, some of my cousins were out of town, so I didn't get to see everybody. But I did get to see Wacy and the baby and Julia.
Is he a cute little?
He's very cute. But you know how it goes when you have family doings. They were fighting at the 4th of July.
Kimberly says she loves the rocking chairs.
Oh,
Outside
yeah,
the
they
Cracker
do
Barrel.
have a whole bunch outside. I think they're for
rocking
sale.
chairs too.
I was telling Jeff, I think all these rocket chairs are for sale. Anyway, we had a good time. Yeah, my brother and his wife were fighting at the 4th of July, and I was just like, whatever. I was like, I'm not taking this baby without a car seat. Randy has boundaries. So I took the baby, but I wasn't going without a car seat. I made my brother put it in the van. I was just like, not happening. I didn't go to the rodeo. It was raining. I did go to the parade. That was fun. I got this little blanket at one of these, like the Flying J in Bismarck. I got this little blanket. And so when we went to watch the parade, everybody was laughing at me and Jeff because we came with our umbrellas because apparently being prepared for the weather is uncool. Although when it started raining cats and dogs, we were dry and we had a blanket. So whatever. But yeah, we saw that we did the parade thing. That was cool. They threw out these little coins for Dairy Queen where you get free hamburgers. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a thing.
Did you grab all the coins?
I got enough coins where we all went out and had Dairy Queen burgers, so that was fun. I am shameless. I still get candy at the parade.
It's free candy.
So I got a big sack of candy at the parade, and everybody got free hamburgers, and I had my umbrella, and things were good. So, did that. Although I will will say, I had never been in, well, I didn't go, oh, Jeff got pulled over. He called me. He's like, I just got pulled over. I was like, what did you were speeding? What were you doing? He's like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't think this cop knew what I was doing. And I was like, he probably was just looking for drunk people. But he told me his tags were expired, but they weren't because they're Minnesota tags. So I don't know if they look different or what. But Jeff was like, I literally just put those on there like 2 weeks ago. He's like, they're not expired. They're for 2025. And he's like, nope, they're expired. And he's like, maybe we should take a look at them. So they were not expired, but I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, he said he made it back to Mandan, and apparently Mandan has, like, they're real serious about their fireworks. So he said he got there on 4th of July because he had to work the next day, and there was just stuff going off everywhere in every parking lot because Mandan, Bismarck is kind of like Minneapolis, St. Paul, where it's like the same. But on the Bismarck side, you can't blow off fireworks. So everybody just goes across the bridge to the Mandan side, and they find a parking lot, and they just light off all their fireworks. So there was just every parking lot. Jeff said he got back to his apartment building. It's this little tiny apartment building, like up on the hill, and there was like 100 people in like the parking lot. And the parking lot's literally like, it's probably like as big as a yard. It's really small. So he was like, okay. So anyway, they were doing that. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty good. The way you get the candy. Don't knock kids over when you get candy. No, there was not too many little kids where we were at on the parade side, because they like they do a really long thing. They do like all down Main and then up and back around. The little princess got bucked off her horse in the middle of the shit. That was bad. She was crying. She was like 16. And then her pants were too tight. She couldn't get back on. That was rough. But anyway. Yeah. All right. So here we are. We should probably get this party started since it's going to be quite a day today. I have the SKU list here. So this is the Claim It Live bead sale. So here's the plan. We got a new plan. Everybody buckle up. We got change happening. I'm trying to do change. I don't know. Everybody's just a little bit like, well, we'll see what happens. So I made this SKU list. What our plan is we're going to do Claim It Live bead sale from 9 to noon. Okay, that is generally our normal time that we are doing Claim It Live bead sale. 9 to noon, right? So then we're going to take our lunch, we're going to start the sort, and we're going to come back at 2 and start a new live and go from 2 until whenever we run out of inventory, which I assume will probably be like 3, possibly 4, but I'm thinking 3, right? Depending on how much I talk in this morning session. I've already been talking for 21 minutes. Anyway, so it's all going to be the same as it normally is. You're going to put in the SKU number. Shannon's going to write it down, blah, blah, blah. It's just that we're going to split the sale. So the whole point is that so we can have a bigger sale today, because next week we will not have a sale. No sale, right? So in the month of July, we had sent out an email and made a couple of announcements about how we're going to do every other week for the month of July as a trial run to see if we can make these split sales work out, right? So it's for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is that we have a bunch of other stuff going on. We have a bunch of bead companies who want to work with us in making videos for their products, such as Dollar Bead Box, Sam's Bead Box, Bargain Bead Box. There's another one.
There's another one.
There's some other ones. And they want them to do video stuff, but I can only do so many videos. There's only so many days in a week. I can only do so many things. So I thought that you guys might enjoy that, and in the preparation, I mean, if we're just being honest about it, soft flex, thank you, Rosanna. In the preparation of what is going to happen over the course of, by the way, I got a time frame, the next 2 to 3 years, is when I move, whatever that is, I am not going to be in a position where I can sell beads right away. I'm going to have to do YouTube for a little while, strictly YouTube. So it is in my best interest to set up more of the YouTube things now so that when I transfer, I will actually be able to still probably maybe make some money, because right now we don't really make that much money on YouTube because we don't have as many subscribers, right? So that's kind of the deal. We're doing a setup for future business, but also people have said that they can't be here in the morning on a Monday at 9, but they could possibly be in the afternoon because maybe they have doctor's appointments or they're working or they have to drop the kids off or whatever's happening. So we said, well, we'll try it for July and we'll see how it goes. So we already skipped the 1st of July. Now we're having our sale today on the 8th. We will not have a sale next week on the 15th. We will have another large split sale just like this one on the 22nd. And then we will not have one on July 29th. That's the plan. Okay? Do you have anything to add, Shannon?
The FOC
Oh yeah, we're going to launch FOC.
and then the switching of the tickets.
FOC launch is going to be tomorrow. FOC launch is tomorrow for the new bags for the month of July. I had posted on the message board in the Facebook Messenger and on the group that because I've been gone. So I have seen that you guys are posting your FOC projects. I have not updated the list yet. I will do that today, probably sometime. I'll make sure everybody gets on there and then I'll post it. But that's just because I was gone, so I obviously wasn't doing it. But I will. And then tomorrow we will launch the new bags and we will have the ducky race in the evening at 7. Rosanna says she thinks so. Rosanna was doing morning coffee. And she says, I think I ran over an hour every day last week. It's not as easy as it looks, right, Rosanna? It's just like, oh, but I gotta finish this bracelet. So, and then the following day, which is Wednesday. So basically, Tuesday night at midnight is when we switch the ticket, right? So Wednesday when Shannon comes in to start shipping, you're going to start getting tickets for the following month of August. Okay, so if you wanted a ticket for the 30th of July, you would need to make a purchase today or tomorrow before midnight. Okay? Monday, Tuesday before midnight. Then we're going to switch to the August tickets, which we have to pick the colors for. Unless we already did that. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
But we're having fun. Yeah, we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. Don't worry. I called Phyllis. I was like, Phyllis, don't even come in till 4. She's like, what are you doing? She's probably just sitting at home thinking, this lady's crazy. All right. So let's jump over to Shannon's screen real quick. We're going to walk you through this very quickly. Okay. Let's see if I can remember the number, Shannon. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. Okay, here we go. So we are going to make sure that we have our live button red right here. You can see Shannon's moving her mouse right there. You're going to make sure that it is red. If it is not red, you're going to want to click it so it'll bring you up to where we are in the video so you're not behind on the live video. You're going to want to check this throughout the live, especially since it's going to be a long video. Then we're going to scooch over to the gear and we're going to push the gear. We're going to push quality. And we're going to put it into 1080. This is going to put you into high definition so you can see what's going on. You're going to give it a like because it's free and it's fun. Then we're going to go down here, push more. This is in your description. When you see this on the whether you're on your phone or you're on your computer, you have to press more to see all of the description. Okay, the first thing you're going to see is this right here. This is the SKU list for this sale. You can click that. It's going to take you to our website, and it's going to give you the SKU list for what we're selling. So that tells you the SKU numbers, the items, how many we have to sell, how much they are, all of that. Then we are going to go down. And right here, we're going to see an example of a SKU number. Okay. So during the sale, you're just going to put the SKU number that you see on the screen. Each item has a SKU number. You're going to put it into the comment, and Shannon's going to write it down. You're going to put the SKU number times, or the X, how many you want. Okay? If you do not put a number, we're going to assume it's 1. Okay, but we would prefer a number. We're going to go down, and then right here just tells you what to expect in with your like the shipping time, and you're going to get a ticket, you're going to get a free gift. Those are all things that come with all of our orders. You're going to get insurance on your package, you're going to get a tracking number, all like a business, right? And then down here at the bottom, here's our email right here. If you have questions, comments, concerns, you can email us, text the bat phone at this number. And this is the website where you will go to purchase your items after they have been posted to the website. Now, just a caveat for the split sale, since we've never done the split sale before, I don't know that they'll all get posted today, especially if we don't get photos till after 5 o'clock. Normally, when we do our sale and we stop at like 1 and then we get photos and what have you, I still don't generally start posting until after 4:30 when the girls leave, because it takes us that long to split, sort, photo, upload, download, all that stuff. And then by 9 o'clock at night, I usually, most of the time, have them done. I don't know if that's going to work today. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. We'll do the rest of them tomorrow. We're going to go back up to the top. And we are going to put our chat into live chat. You're going to click right here where it says top chat. You're going to put it in live chat. And that is going to show you how the chats are actually coming in. We keep a copy of how we see them on our screen. That's that little gray box that you see. So we're taking the orders as we see them coming in, and you're going to see a copy of that on your screen. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Oh. Only have your sales 2 days a month cuts down the number of tickets. Could you consider more than 1 ticket for higher dollar orders? I had not thought of that. However, you do get a ticket with every order that you purchase from the website. So I don't think that would be something that we would need to do. Maybe we consider that. But I mean, you get a ticket with all of your orders. So I don't know. We will discuss it. We'll make a list. Shannon's writing it down. Hello. It's already August? Well, we're going to be going into August. All right. Jeepers. After all that, I need a coffee. Hold on. Do you see my new light, Shannon? This one.
Oh.
And I put that in the downstairs YouTube desk. It's actually pretty good. I'll have to share it. I haven't used it yet, but it came on Amazon. Check out my new light.
It looks nice.
So it's got the big diffused light. So I have like super expensive lights up here. And this one is kind of like the cheap version, or what do you call that? The dupe. The dupe version. And then this light goes up and down so you can shine it down on your bead desk. I'm going to try it. See how it goes.
Good morning, Miss Tacos.
All right, Shannon. You ready to get this party started?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to.
We have to, she says. Okay. Here we are on the mat. Okay, we are going to get this party started. Shannon says we have to get moving. R3452. Let's see if I can find my stuff.
I didn't check how you put out those buckets.
That was me. I did that. Oh, I got them all not right. I forgot to do the SKU list. I had to do that this morning. I was like, whoops. I got up at 6. R3452. Here's your SKU number. This tells you the SKU number. We have 3 of them. They're $10. Okie doke. So these are 10 millimeter round rhyolite bead strands. Here's what they look like. Oh yeah, rhyolite. I might have to fix my camera up. These are 10 millimeter round rhyolite bead strands. Strand length is 8 inches. These are sold by the strand. Let's see. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. And as you can tell, based on the little taggies, these are from Dakota stones. I mean, I got them in TF, but they're from Dakota stones. So there you go. We got 3 strands of those. Rhyolite, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I think rhyolite is just fossilized mushrooms.
That I don't know.
I kind of feel like it is. I don't know if it is, but I kind of feel like that.
I love all of the striations and colors and patterns.
Yeah. I think me and Amber had a big doings about it one day. Because I was like, oh, ocean jasper? And she was like, no. And I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. Because remember, ocean jasper has speckles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I like them when they look like little planets. Okay, so that is R3452.
For R3452, I have one for Prudence and one for Melinda. We have one left of R3452.
My little letters are in my way. All right, R3453. We have 5 of these guys. These guys are $9. These are the 8 millimeter round rhyolite. So same stone, 8 millimeters. Strands are 8 inches long. That's what these guys are looking like. Ooh, this one's really cool. Ooh. See, it looks like a little planet. So there's those guys. These guys here are 3453 8 millimeter round rhyolite bead strands. Bead strands are 8 inches long. Beads are 8 millimeters, sold by the strand. We have 5 of them. They're 9 buckaroonies.
They are a little lighter than the camera is showing, but
Fine-grained ground mass, PK says. The stone has a green matrix with gray bubbles outlined in red, resembling mushrooms when cut. Yeah. See? Wait, resembling mushrooms. So not mushrooms, but resembling mushrooms, but is made of ground mass. Does that include mushrooms? PK says, and we're off!
for R3453, I have one for Melinda.
One for Melinda.
Randy, can you give me that pen?
Which one? This one?
Yep. No, the pen. Purple pen, please.
It's a purple pen.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have the rhyolite in 6 millimeter. Here's those guys. R3453. These guys are 8 buckaroonies. And these are the 6 millimeter. I got all the sizes because I thought maybe you want to do some tapering.
Mm-hmm.
I love tapering.
Yeah.
Perhaps you would like to do some tapering. Those are gorgeous. Formed from lava flow with a high silica content. Good morning. Yeah, pretty cool. Mineral composition is potassium, feldspar, quartz, sodium, something or other. Indigenous rock. Indigenous rock.
R3454 is sold out.
Sold out, she said.
For R3454, I have one for Tina, one for Amy, one for Carol, and one for Boot Scoot and Beth.
Hey, Boots, Coot, and Beth's in the house.
We do have one of the 10 mil, 4 of the 8 mil, and the 6 mil are sold out for the Rhyolite. They're so tiny.
And we have 4s.
Itty bitty.
These are the 4mm, R3455. We have 5 of these. These guys are $6. You get 8-inch strand of the Rhyolite. Look at this. Just do a little bracelet. Well, I could do a bracelet and earrings with this because I got a little tiny wrist. There you go. $34.55. $6 for the 4mm rounds. 8-inch strands.
Good morning, Barb.
Good morning.
These would also be nice as space beads
Mm-hmm.
because they're so itty bitty.
Yeah. Have I told? Well, I'm sure you know. I've been getting into the smaller beads recently. Like not seed beads, but like 4
It
mils.
says the 6 is on your neck. But you do have,
Yeah.
there are some small ones on there. I'll give it to you.
Okay, thanks, Shannon.
You were using the smaller crystals too.
Yeah. Ooh, I like those. Those are
I wore those earrings. I told Mike, I'm like, I had to get them. They're the wrong ones, but I had to buy them.
fun.
And he just gave me a funny look. I'm like, oops.
She's talking about the earrings we made on the last week.
I bought them.
The blue crystal with the post. Remember we made those on the show?
The
Not
color
2 weeks
blocked
ago.
ones.
Yeah, the color blocked ones.
They were so cute. I was like,
I posted a picture online and I was like, I think Shannon's gonna buy them though. I don't know. She did.
yep. For R3455, I have one for Ashley and one for Melinda. We have 3 left of R3455.
This one is R3456. We have 5 of these. These guys are African turquoise. They are $9. 10mm rounds, 8-inch strands. Sorry, I'm not on the camera.
I love these ones too.
Yeah.
Good morning, Susie.
There you go. Super good. We have 5 of those. If you want some genuine turquoise, so African turquoise, there's a little bit of controversy, as there always is with everything. Some people say that African turquoise is actually a jasper. I don't know, because I'm not a scientist. But my
Neither.
theory is that it is turquoise, and if you want a genuine turquoise and you want to market it as genuine turquoise, you can market it as genuine African turquoise, and that would be fine. And it has a way lower price point than United States or even Mexican turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
It
However,
still really looks nice though.
yeah. Well, that's because they got this high shine on it. Most of the things that come out of Dakota stones, they put this high shine on. I don't know if you can see.
Good morning, Carol.
Mm-hmm. So these are R3456, $9 for some 10 mils.
For R3456, I have one for Debbie Golden, one for Boot Scoot and Beth, and one for Prudence. We have 2 left of R3456.
Good morning.
Melinda, I have you down for one of R3455.
R3457. We have 3 of these guys. These guys are $8. These are the 8mm, well, 8mm African turquoise. I was like, oh, I'll just get all the sizes. So these are the 8s. I got 3 of those. All these ones that come out of Dakota Stones are always 8 inches, in case you're wondering. Based on like the size of the bead, of course, you're gonna get more beads obviously with a smaller bead size, but there you go.
Our 3457 is sold out.
Sold out she is.
For our 3457, I have one for Debbie Golden, one for Tina, and one for Boot Scoot and Beth. Barb, I have you down for one of our 3456. We have one left of our 3456, the 10mm turquoise.
Our 3458, we have 3 of these. These guys are 6s. These are the African turquoise in the 6s. There you go. 7 buckaroonies. We have 3. 7 buckaroonies. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Tina. Yep. I got what Jeff had. So if you're confused about if you're new here and or you just don't know this, what happens is all the Jeffs in my life, I don't know if you know this, Dakota Stones Jeff, who is also AKA Goody Beads Jeff, is friends with Jeff from the Taylor's Falls Bead Store. They've been friends for a while, Jeff and Jeff, right? And they do doings together, and that's how we ended up in this situation, because we are friends with
Jeff.
With Jeff. With Bead Jeff. And then my Jeff just thinks that it's funny.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny.
But yeah, Dakota Stones and Goody Beads are all here in Minnesota, in case you didn't know that.
Our 3458 is sold out. For our 3458, I have one for Debbie Golden, one for Barb, and one for Amy. Good morning, Ashley.
And this was a whoopsie. I only got one of these because it was a whoopsie. He was hiding out, but I thought, well, I got him. This is a 4mm African turquoise for $6 if you want him. He was hiding out with the 8s or the 6s.
Our 3459 is sold out.
I said, oh, somebody will want to be your friend. We'll just put you in the sale.
Debbie, I have you down for one of our 3459. Our 3459 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. Okay, we're going to switch gears, do little crystals. Our 3460. These guys are blue. Well, they're kind of purple.
Yeah, they're like a
They're kind of
purple blue.
purpley blue.
They
These,
don't.
these guys here are 3460. We have 20 of them. All of our crystals are always $3 because we ain't got time to mess around with that business. So these guys here are 8mm blue AB crystals, bead strands. Strands are 16 inches long. Sold by the strand for $3. 3 buckaroonies. 3 buckaroonies. What's all this hubbub over here on my desk?
I have no idea.
I have no recollection of any of this. Is that a problem? Oh,
Probably.
I kind of remember this. Distracted. Sorry. I've been like, I got home last night and I was like, oh yeah, I don't remember any of this. I'm like, I don't know what we're selling. I don't know where it is. I don't know what all these boxes are. And then there's a whole bunch of Amazon product boxes that came because I recently became a reviewer for Amazon, so there was like a whole bunch of boxes. I unboxed a couple of things for the behind the scenes video, which I also have to edit, by the way. But yeah. Good morning, Purple Luna. It is stuff you work with week before last. Rosanna keeps track of me. I'm like, hey, do you remember this thing that I was talking about for my job?
We have 9 left of R3460. For R3460, I have 1 for Jennifer Hills, 2 for Rosanna, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Angel, 1 for Carol, 2 for Debbie, 2 for Purple Luna, and 1 for Ashley.
It's a group effort over here at Thunderhorse Descendant, let me tell you what.
Gloria, I have it on for 2 of R3460.
3461. Green. You guys can see.
That's a nice green. Deborah, I have down for 1 of R3460.
Ooh, those are quite shiny. R3461, we have 20 of these. They're $3. These are 8mm light green AB Chinese crystal bead strands. Strands are 16 inches long. $3. I do like this color. Although I will say I did have Phyllis pull all the swan crystals last week. All the green swan crystals, so we gotta start making wedding bags, Shannon. Yeah. We gotta put them on the SKU list first. La-dum-da-da. Yeah, these are cool. Dig it. They're just so shiny. I mean, come on. Don't you just want to eat them? Don't lick your beads, but you could probably maybe just nibble on them a little bit.
I love this color for like a spring vibe.
Oh, I love this color for all the vibes.
Randy's on. I love it. Good morning, Dot.
Good morning, everybody. Ooh, welcome back. Yeah, we're here. We're doing it.
We have 11 left of R3461.
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
For R3461, I have 1 for Jennifer, 2 for Rosanna, 1 for Debbie, 1 for Gloria, 1 for Carol, 1 for Deborah Durrett, 1 for Kimberly, and 1 for Ashley. We do have some of R3461 left.
R3462. These are, in my personal opinion, the same color as the big ones,
Yes.
but these are 6s, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. These are 6s. So we just sold the 8s, but these are 6s, same color. These ones are 3462, 6mm blue AB Chinese crystal bead strand. Strands are 16 inches. Beads are 6mm. We have 20 of them. Whew. Holy moly. Yeah, they're blue. Well, they're kind of purple. Like, I don't know if you're getting the purple. Let me put them up here. They're blue, but they're also kind of purple. I think it's the AB that does that. That gives them kind of, I think they're actually blue, but then when they put the AB, the luster, actually I think this is the luster, whatever they call it, the pearl luster.
Yeah, but there's some, it's hard to say. Yeah. It's very blue though, with like a purple shift.
Uh-oh, coffee is required. I want coffee too. Hold on, coffee break. Oh, you guys. I took all my allergy medicine. I had the green eyeliner allergy situation. And then after that, I had another makeup allergy situation. So now I've added allergy eye Visine drops to the allergy regimen to see if that's going to help.
For our 3462, I have one for Jennifer, one for Kimberly, one for Gloria, one for Carol, two for Rosanna, and one for Deborah Durrett. We do have some available of our 3462.
R3463. We have blue. These ones I want to munch on. They're really good. Let's eat them up. 3463. These guys here are 6mm light sky blue AB Chinese crystal bead strand, 6mm, 17 inches long, sold by the strand, 3 buckaroonies. These are the ones that I always want to call aqua blue, and then I never get to.
They don't look very aqua.
Shannon says these are not aqua, and I say, but I'm pretty sure they are. And she says, no, they're not. But they're very cool. Jump in the pool. Yeah, PK thinks they're pool color. They probably are more pool color than aqua color. I don't know. You guys, I was watching on the whatever Discovery Channel with my grandma a whole special about purple urchins are taking over the California coast, eating up all the sea kelp forest, and then they have uni inside of them, which is like a Japanese Chinese delicacy, which is the whole point why they eat them, right? But so these weird urchins got stuck in, okay, now I'm ranting. They got stuck in this hot water bog, which usually lasts like 6 days. But a few years ago, it lasted like 2 years. And so they got this influx of all these different animals, and then it killed all the starfish. So the urchins get eat by the starfish. So now there's no starfish. So now there's all this overrun of the urchins for the uni. But they can't fish them because when you crack them open, there's no uni. They're supposed to be full, but there isn't any, so I don't know why that is. But anyway, so this guy was running around, diving down there, catching all the urchins, bringing them back to his house, putting them in a big tank, and feeding them sea kelp, which he grows at his house, for 6 months until they are full of uni, and then he sells them.
Curious.
It's very strange.
Gloria, they are 6mm. That is interesting.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they're not getting uni by themselves in the ocean.
Was that legal for that guy?
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay. Sometimes it's not.
They're working on a sustainability because they didn't want to kill all the urchins or whatever, but they're killing all the the rock and the bottom, and they're like they're invasive now. It's like too much, and they don't have any predators because there's no starfish. So I guess they could either add starfish or they could subtract urchins. I'm not sure.
We have 5 left of R3463. For R3463, I have 1 for Jennifer, 1 for Kimberly, 2 for Rosanna, 1 for Sherry, 1 for Carol, 1 for Prudence, 2 for Melinda, 2 for Gloria, 1 for Dot, 1 for Deborah, 1 for Ashley, and 1 for Angel. We have 5 left of R3463. It's a nice color. I think it'd be a nice color on you. Maybe you'll have to keep some.
R3464. We have 20 of these. I'm not in the camera. There we go. These guys here are 6mm light green AB Chinese crystal bead strands, 16 inches long, 6mm beads. We have 20 of them, and they are 3 buckaroonies. I think these are the same color as the big ones. Yeah, they are the same color as the 8s we just sold. Sorry, the things you learn on Thunderhorse Descendant. Anyways, I was really into this show, and then in the same documentary, what was that name of that girl who played in American Teenager or whatever it was called? Secret life of American teenager. Secret life of teenager. The secret life of the American teenager. Something Wood. Shyla Wood, is that her name? Shailene Woodley. I think it's Shailene Woodley. Anyway, she was on the show. She's a big activist girl. She was down here doing the water thing on the reservation. Now she's doing the urchins. And then she was also talking to these people over in Russia who are trying, is it Russia? So they're trying to use 100% of the fish. So you know when you fillet the fish, you get the 2 fillets and then you have all the extra, the head and the everything. So they're working with these companies. They're trying to use all the fish. They've created products specifically to use the fishy stuff. So anyway, they've used 90% of the fish. They've still got the head left and some other things.
A lot of places just eat the heads.
Yeah, well, they
put 'em
showed
in,
a
like, soup
chef.
and stuff.
Yeah, a chef who was making fish head something or other.
Fish head soup?
Something. Well, no, he had it on a plate.
Oh,
fried.
Fried?
I'm new. Is the FOC on the lives to purchase? The FOCs are going to be launched tomorrow, and they will be on the website. So generally, if you are going to have a custom order, it'll be up on there tomorrow. And then tomorrow, because I launch them in the morning, so tomorrow you could add your custom order and one of the FOCs from the website together into your cart and then purchase.
Yep. When we launch the FOC, we are fine with everyone waiting to purchase with an FOC after they launch that next morning.
Yeah.
If you were wanting to purchase an FOC. Rosanna says fish heads make good fertilizer. For R3464, I have 1 for Jennifer, 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Carol, 1 for Deborah, 2 for Melinda, and 1 for Kimberly. We have some left of R3464.
For like the garden? I never thought of that. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm over here ranting about fish heads.
And urchins.
And urchins. This is what happens. R3465. It was such a good show. That's all I'm saying. It was good times. These are the same blue ones. 3465. You want to do some tapering, perhaps? I don't know. These guys here, 4mm blue AB crystal bead strands, 16.5 inches, 4mm. Okay, these are the same as the 8s and the 6s that we sold earlier. Same color. 3 buckaroonies. Dang it, now I have the fish head songs on your mind. It's okay. I was thinking that stupid little tiny shark song. Can't even say it on here without getting smacked up by YouTube. You're wearing nail polish.
Yeah, I had to get it done.
This is what for the wedding.
Yeah.
This is what we chose?
Yep.
Did everybody get the same kind? No. Lovely.
They're kind of grown out now. And I did chip the one because we were moving plants for 4 hours.
Yeah, it happens. I just took all mine off.
But I love the color. It's kind of like a purpley, pinky with glitter.
Looks
of
pretty.
course. Show us your hands.
Lean. Shannon.
There you go, PK.
Here's the
Can you see it? It didn't show. Oh. There you go, PK. I love the color though.
So silly.
PK.
All right. We're scooching right along, Shannon.
So fast.
We are. We're already down one tub.
That was a joke.
Oh.
For R3465, I have 1 for Jennifer, 1 for Deborah, 1 for Carol, 1 for Rosanna, and 1 for Kimberly. We have some left of R3465. Yeah, I love the color. It's kind of like a purpley pink. But it's already growing out.
I've only ever seen you wear nail polish like maybe in one other time.
That's because they chip too fast. Luckily, this actually stayed on. So
We
it's
got that
kinda
one done
worth
in the shop, right?
it. Yep. Otherwise, I just paint them myself, and they never last.
Yeah. I
With
did
all
mine
the
the other
dyes
day,
and
and then I
forced
went
colors.
downstairs and I did painting, and then they looked all unicorn-like. 3466. These are 4mm light green AB Chinese crystal bead strands. So these, we did the 8s and 6s before. These are the 4s.
The same color.
Same color, 3 buckaroonies. Yeah, we're silly over here, but we're fun. Don't worry, we're all having fun. You might have to learn about fish heads and nail polish, but it's a good time. Did you guys see that picture of my hibiscus? The rabbit ate the whole thing. I was so sad. I almost cried. Did you? Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
Mm-mm.
There's nothing to see. It's gone. The whole plant. The whole
That
thing
sucks.
is gone.
You might have to fence them off.
I think I'm gonna have to put chicken wire in the bottom of the pig wire. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
You could get another like cute outdoor table, or like build a log table and put them up, because then the rabbit can't get up that high.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully. For our 3466, I have one for Jennifer, one for Kimberly, one for Sherry, one for Carol, one for Rosanna, 2 for Melinda, and 1 for Tina. We do have some left of our 3466.
Look at this. We've officially done one tub. Bum, bum, all right. Moving on to the next tub. I think it's this one.
3467.
34. Oh yeah. 3467.
Well, they can jump pretty high, I think.
I don't think they're gonna jump that high, are they?
Probably not when there's other things around.
I like
But that would be funny. Deborah, I have you down for one of our 3466.
So these guys here, we used, not these ones, we used the little blue and pink one. Blue, I think they were all blue when we did our, we did those earrings that Shannon bought last week. This is the same, but it's all greens. These are R3467, so it's a mixed strand, 2 and 3mm Chinese crystal bead strands. The length is 17 inches. It's a green mix. So here's what happened. These are supposed to be 3s, but when we're looking at them, we can see like there are a few smaller beads on there that don't appear to be 3s, like this one. But maybe that's just our eyeballs. Maybe we stared at beads too long. I don't know. So just to be safe, we said two or 3. But here's their mixy mix. So I color blocked with these. You don't have to. When I did my earrings, I color blocked with these, but you don't have to. You could just use them like this. And they're small enough where you could do just like the little necklace, then put your charm on, which would also be cute. So anyway, we have 30 of these in the green mix. They're $3, as are all the crystals. They can jump. My daughter used to raise them, but they would need assistance to jump high enough to get on a table. Well, hopefully Lily's not out there assisting rabbits to the table, because that
She
would...
might be.
She might be. She was just staring at one in the garden today, not doing it.
Squirrels get the feeder too.
I saw that. She's slacking on her job duties.
She is.
She is, yeah. But no, Lily wasn't in the yard last week, so I had this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I had this beautiful hibiscus plant. My mom just bought it for me. It was $40. And yellow blooms, and inside the yellow blooms were pink. I'd never had a two-toned hibiscus, and it had like, it was blooming out like 10 at a time. It was so pretty. And then I came home from the 4th of July, and there's just nothing left. It's just a stick about this big.
I hope it doesn't die.
I know. I was quite sad. And also, I have a bunch of other hibiscus plants out there. Those ones are fine. Just that one they ate.
They like the color.
They like the color. I don't know.
For our 3467, I have 2 for Jennifer, 1 for Carol, 1 for Debbie, 1 for Ashley, one for Deborah Durrett, 2 for Melinda, 1 for Kimberly, and 1 for Nancy Sullivan. We do have some left of R3467.
R3468. These are some new guys. We've not had these puffy coins before.
These are some of my favorite. And the
Yeah,
color is just...
You should get some of these and put them in your ugly earring store.
They wouldn't make it.
They wouldn't make it because you'd keep them.
I would make things with them.
Yeah. Where's the thing? Hello, Houston? Oh, they're circles. They're circles. Okay. So this is the circle. This is one strand. So they're like faceted, puffy coins, but they are Chinese crystals. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get to focus. So they're pretty cool. R3468, we have 10 of these. They're $3, as are all the crystals. 6mm light green AB faceted, flat, round Chinese crystal bead strands. Let's see, strands are 23 inches long. They are 6 by 4 millimeters, and the hole size is 1.2.
R3468 is sold out.
I like them. Honestly, they kind of give me Ninja Turtle vibes. I like it. Green, they had to be green. PK.
For R3468, I have 1 for Sherry, 1 for Jennifer, 1 for Debbie, 1 for Carol, 1 for PK, 1 for Tina, 2 for Rosanna, and 2 for Melinda. R3468 is sold out.
Here we have R3469. These guys right here are 8mm purple AB Chinese crystal bead strands. Our strands were too short. We tried to cut them apart, so we had to bag them. Whoop. So there you go. It is a whole strand. These are little teardrops in purple. 3 buckaroonies if you want one. We got 10 of them. 8mm, well, 8 by 6 teardrop. The bead strand was 22.5 inches long, as are all the teardrop bead strands. But we broke it, so here we are in the baggies. Uh-oh, dropped one. That's fine. R3469.
We have 1 left of R3469. For R3469, I have 2 for Jennifer, 1 for Tina, 1 for Sherry, 1 for Purple Luna, 1 for Carol, 1 for Rita, 1 for Nancy Sullivan, and 1 for Rosanna. We have 1 left of R3469.
R3470. These are the teeny tiniest Chinese crystals you've ever seen in your whole life.
And they're a pretty color. Look how tiny.
They're so little. They look like little diamonds. Look how tiny they are.
Thank you, Rosanna. I have it down for the last one of R3469.
These are R3470. These are 2mm light steel blue Chinese crystal bead strands. 2mm by 1.5mm. Bead strand is 14.5 inches long. Here's what that looks like. Zoom out. There you go. And these are just teeny tiny. $3 buckaroonies if you want one. These, I would say, are going to work super good for like spacing and just being super dainty and cute. If you like that kind of thing, I do. Look at the needle. It's like the size of a seed bead, like an 11. $34.70. Tinatane.
Our 3470 is sold out.
I like the little tinatanes. Those would look excellent. There's a heart in my way. I can't read the rest. Something of my circle.
On her circlet.
Oh. Well, there you go. Great for spacers. Yes.
Good morning, Karen.
Oh, good morning, Karen. You're late. Don't worry, Karen. We're going to do another show today at 2.
For our 3470, I have one for Tina, 2 for Jennifer, 1 for Carol, 2 for Rosanna, 2 for Melinda, 1 for Kimberly, and 1 for Debbie Golden. Our 3470 is sold out.
Houston, what's happening right now? 3471.
Yep.
$34.71. Boop. Some more little tiny ones, but in the magma, the green purple magma.
These are nice.
You're
as
probably
well.
not going to be able to see that. Look at that. They're not coming off on very good in this light, but they're very cute in person. 2mm purple and green magma Chinese crystal bead strands. 2 by 1.5 millimeter, 13.5 inches long. We have 10 of them. These are the same size as those little blue ones we just sold. And they're little. Little there. Looking super cute. $34.71.
Our 3471 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. Little guys in there.
For our 3471, I have 1 for Tina, 2 for Jennifer, 1 for Debbie, 1 for Sherry, 1 for Carol, 2 for Rosanna, 1 for Kimberly, and 1 for Angel. Our 3471 is sold out.
Our 3472. We have 3 of these guys. I found these guys, remember last few weeks ago where we did all of the Apollo Gold check glass? These guys got lost in the shuffle. So I got 3 of these. These guys right here are 5mm Apollo Gold check glass pinch beads. They are this says 1 inch by 1.75 inches. No, just kidding. These are 5 by 4 millimeters. Strand length 10 inches. $3. $3.
Our 3472 is sold out.
I like that Apollo Gold color. We actually had to go. I was like, it's copper. It was like, Shannon, I can't remember what it's called.
We're like, we just sold these.
I know, we just sold these. What are they called? The color. Hi, Rita. Hey, Rita, I got your magazines. How many you want? I got 100. Do you want 100?
Our 3472 is sold out. For our 3472. Is that what I said? I don't remember.
34.72. Yeah.
Okay. I have 1 for Tina, 1 for Jennifer, and 1 for Dot.
Mm-hmm.
Our 3472 is sold out.
Fishy sandwich. Okay, now here's the deal. These are 34.73. I'm gonna have to sort them.
And I think we're going to use the graph.
I was trying to get my grandma to learn the pirate song from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Didn't work.
She's like, I cannot remember all those words.
I love those movies.
I know. I watch them over and over and over again. And now it's in my head. Okay.
Now it's in my head. Now we both will be singing it.
Okay, so we're going to use a graph. Here's the deal. Here is the dealio. We've got 3 price points. We got small, medium, and large. Small is $6. Medium is $7. And large is $8. Okay, so these are. Oh, let me get my thing figured out here. We'll start with the small ones. And these guys are assorted Orthoceras fossils. So here's the cool thing about these assorted Orthoceras fossils. They're double drilled. So this one is going to be A. Here's the back. So these little guys are $6. So they're little. Well, I need the hoobajabi. Thanks, ma'am. So we've got 30 millimeters, which is just about 1 1/4 inch. 30 millimeters. So these guys are 30 millimeters, the small ones. Okay, so that one is A. So these are $6 for the small ones. Here's another one. This one will be B. This one will be C.
The little guy.
And this one is the only one that is this color, and he will be D. So, if you don't know about Orthoceras, basically this is a fossil from a prehistoric squid. So, you know how ammonites are, they're also a squid, but they got all the squiddy things that come out of the shell, right? Well, this squid is like a triangle type squid. So this part that you see right here, this is the head. This is the part, there's like a cone part inside of the head of the squid that is hard, that holds all the jelly bits, and then that's the part that fossilizes, right? But some of these were huge. So that's Orthoceras versus ammonites. Okay?
A is sold to Jennifer.
A is for Jennifer. I cannot see, you're too close. I'm too close? I'm not close enough. B.
C is sold to Prudence.
C.
C is sold to Prudence.
That one is for Prudence.
And B is sold to Lois.
She says she can't see the top row. Very cool.
And Prudence wants D. I like that brown color of them.
Yeah, it's a different color. I think she got both
Those
of
are
those.
pretty. Yeah,
They
those
will
are pretty
probably
cool.
match. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the mediums. Okay. You ready, Shannon?
Yes, ma'am.
I think I will start here at E, so it's easier. Or is it not going to matter?
I would go back to the top.
Go back to A.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so more Orthoceras. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mediums. The mediums are $7. The mediums are looking like 36 and a half. Just about 37 millimeters. This one's 30, 36, 37 by 35. So here's the deal with these guys. Like I said, these are double drilled. Now most of the time when you see these, they're not going to be double drilled. They'll mostly just have like a top one as a pendant. But then you can use these as all kinds of things since they're double drilled. So this one is A.
Those are so cool.
I know. This one is B. I thought that was a chip. It's just part of the fossil. B. This one is C. This one is really cool. This one does have chip. C. This one is D. Ooh, this one has 2. This one is E. That one's cool. And this one is F. Okay. So these are the medium Orthoceras fossils, double drilled, about 35 to 37 millimeters, $7 each.
A and E are sold to Rosanna.
A and E. I know that these are fossils, but they almost look like x-rays. I know, right?
C is sold to Jennifer.
C is for Jennifer.
And B is sold to Lois.
B?
Yes. B is sold to Lois.
B is for Lois. Okie dokie. Do. Okay. Going once. Going twice. D and F. Okay, and then we got some large ones. 2, 4, 5. I have 5 large ones. These large ones are about 40 millimeters. Yeah. About 40 millimeters. They are double drilled. Okay. This one is going to be A. This one's interesting. This one is going to be B. I wonder if it's like a big one and a little one. If it's like a mommy and a baby. Ooh, this one is C. This one's kind of cool because look, here's your holes. Boom, boom. See? This one is very detailed. This one is D. Oh, looks like got a little, D is very cool, but he's got a little drill ouchie on the back. Looks like he tried to go through and it didn't quite go. But the front's fine. D. E. There you go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They don't own that song, do they? Probably. These large ones are $8.
A is sold to Karen.
A is for Karen.
C is sold to Melinda.
Okay.
D is sold to Sherry.
PK.
And E is sold to Jennifer.
E is for Jennifer. Alrighty. Nobody for Bead. So these are the 3 that we have left. So we have 1 large and 2 mediums. And I think
Rosanna wants B, so I think she
Good.
wants the large one.
This.
Yep.
So we have 2 mediums. Hey, these ones are like exactly the same. How weird is that? Very interesting. Okay, so we have these 2 left, and I don't think anybody wants them, so these are for Randy. Those are for Randy. I lost my marker. Here it is. I'll put them in this bag just in case we get some after sale email person
Or text, yep.
or text. So, all right. When we come back, we are going to take a look at the Afghan. I have some Afghan
Oh, those are pretty cool.
necklaces and charms. But at 10:30, we always take our little 10-minute break, so you can potty and do whatever you. Let the dog out. Get your snacks. I have to get snacks because I'm starting to get a headache. So we're just going to put you on the break screen. We're not going to end the video. We're just going to take 10 minutes. We're going to come back at 10:40 and start up with all the Afghan stuff. Here we go. No cake, but I had a cracker.
I wish we had some cake, Melinda.
Shannon said she's so hungry she could eat a whole sheet cake by herself.
A whole sheet cake.
Hi, Bunsen. I gotta put this over here or you'll be attacking my straw. Yeah, regular scheduled programming. Excuse me, sir, watch out. He's like, oh, I didn't know we were working today.
I'm surprised he got a hi Bunsen.
Watch out. Beep, beep. Okay. We're back. Hopefully everybody got their snacks and whatnot. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Deborah's got cake. Ooh. Hey. Say hello to everyone, Mr. Bunsen.
Oh, Gloria ate some cake too.
Listen, sir, we are having stuff and things today. It's not our fault that you did not show up for work on time. We're going to get another write-up. Here's a nice bucket for you. In there.
Rosanna, what kind of cookie?
It can be bread. In there. He says, I do not want to be bread. A breakfast cookie? I ate so much cake at the family reunion. Milano cookies. Those are good. All right, let's jump back into it with 3474. Jumping back into it, 3474. These are Afghan tribe, Kuchi tribe necklaces. What's going on? We got one that's weird. Oh yeah, we do have one that's weird. Is it on here?
I thought you put it in a separate thing, but
Houston?
it has to be there.
I think it's on here. Hold up, we have a situation. This one. Okay, here we go. These guys right here, $34.74. They're $25 a piece. We have 11 of them. So these are Kuchi Tribe necklaces. They came like this. These are fair trade. As you know, Jeff does a lot of work over with that type of business, supporting fair trade and mostly supporting the tribes of women. They've all settled now, but there we go. So when you're looking at stuff from that has like the a lot of the kind of like more modern belly dancing type outfits and stuff, this is where that is all coming from. Usually Afghanistan, not always, but usually. So these guys here, they have lapis. So these are old, okay? Old meaning they're about, you know, anywhere between recent to 100 years old. Hard to say, but these are all lapis. They're handmade. And they have these pendants on, little dangly bits. Some of the dangly bits on some of them are missing. Here you're going to get all of your, if you are so inclined to take these apart, you're going to get all of your little brass rings, right? And they're all a little bit different. But that is these guys. These are $34.74. This one only has one. Some of them have missing things. But that's kind of the gist of it, is like they're all a little bit different, but they have this cool pendant in the beginning. I would probably break mine apart and clean it up and redo it. But if you're just a collector and you like that kind of thing, you can leave it, wear it, do whatever you want to do. There you go. $34.74, 25 buckaroonies if you want one. Prudence is crying. Why are you crying, Prudence?
I think she did that when you said cut them apart.
Oh, cut them apart. You can cut them apart. If you're not going to wear it like this, you can cut it apart and you can restring it, do whatever you want. Or if you just like to collect, you can go ahead and keep it, hang it up. You can rewrap it, you can wear it, you can do whatever you want to do. So that's what they look like.
I was thinking of her too, PK.
Rosie's Crafty Shack has just subscribed. Thank you, Rosie's Crafty Shack. We appreciate you. Yeah, I like them because they're like domed out like this. So these are pewter. Very cool. There you go. There's those guys. If you want one, whichever one you get is the one you're supposed to have. You have to just trust the process. Mary would love these. She had a plumber come fix stuff, so she could not be tempted today. Oh no!
For our $34.74, I have one for Melinda and one for Sherry.
One for Melinda and one for Sherry. I like the noise. I don't know why everybody gets so sad about tearing things apart. I love to tear things apart.
We know.
We know. I have this one. This was the one I was looking for. So this one is 30, and the reason this one's 30 is because it has two. So it's $34.75, and it has two pendants on it. All these little lapises. Angled up. So there you go. I don't know why we got one that has two, but there we go. We got one that has two.
It was in that whole bunch when you grabbed them, I think.
There is always something hiding. Always. No matter what I do, there's always one weird one that's different. I think Jeff does it to us on purpose.
Our $34.75 is sold at PK.
Well, PK's going for it. I'll put that on here. There we go. Keep that one separate. All right, so that's $34.74 and $34.75. Cool.
I thought you would be PK.
PK's doing business. I love how they sound jangly together. I know, right, Sherry?
I love
Well,
wind chimes.
The sound actually has a meaning. So the sound is a protection. It's protection from evil spirits and things. Yeah. That's why they always put stuff on kids. 8mm stainless steel, $34.76. Oh, I was expecting to go into the pendants right away, but apparently that's not what I did when I did this list. Okay. We're gonna go into this now. $34.76. We're gonna take a. Okay, which way do we gotta go from Afghanistan to get to the Czech Republic? North.
Yeah.
We're gonna go north to the Czech Republic.
We should put a giant map here.
Yeah, we should.
That would be cool. Or on the ceiling. That'd be kind of cool.
$34.76. Now this guy
Is pretty cool.
is pretty cool. This is the chain. Now this is not a cheap date, okay? This is the chain. Where's the hoobajabi? I believe these to be 8s. Yeah, 8s. and 4s. Yeah, 8s and 4s. So we got this. So these are all matte check glass. Now this stuff here is $14.50 a foot. 1 foot, $14.50. It's not a cheap date. I know. I yelled at Jeff. I was like, "What are we doing?" And he said, "We can't help it. It's expensive." But it goes rainbow, so you got your blues, it goes into pinks, and then oranges, yellows, greens, back to blue. It's very cool. This is the one I've been wearing. I have it on right now. When I was out at the store, I literally couldn't get out of this. I couldn't help myself. I didn't even make it out of the store. I made Amber put this together for me before I left the store. So this is the one that I've been wearing for a while, and I put this little Greek pendant on there. And Amber actually put this together for me before I left. So it's stainless steel chain with the check on it. But it is $14.50 a foot if you want some. But this is what I'm doing.
I absolutely love that necklace.
Well, I made mine 2 feet so that I could, I think it's 2 feet, yeah. I did 2 feet so that I could wear it long, like this. Or for like layering and stuff. Or I can just hook into like the middle here and then make it as long as I want. Although I will say, you know how I don't normally, well, I guess she did use a big one. She used a big jump ring to put this on, but it doesn't go up over this guy. You know how I always like mine to move. But she must have known that a little bit because she put it over the top of this little one. But yeah, so that's the one that I've been wearing, and then she's put a stainless steel jump ring and stuff, lobster on there. So that's the goings-ons. But yes, I can wear it long with the 2 feet, so 24 inches basically, right? Or I can just go wherever and then go like that. So I can make it as long as I want. But it's so cute, and it goes with everything. I don't know if you know that, but it does. So anyway, I couldn't help myself. So here we are, R3476. It's very pretty.
I love all of the colors on there.
I know. I have actually been staring at this for quite a while, but I was just being, I didn't want to have to pay all the money, but I just bit the bullet and did it because it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I love it too.
then you can put whatever pendant you want.
I mean, you could just use it for earrings too.
Well, here she goes with her earring plans.
Well, you could cut it in a couple inches and do some cool earrings.
Yeah, you'd have to have both sides though. So you'd have to have, well, let's see. Is this a foot? It's gotta be. You'd have to have a foot so you could have both. Well, maybe you'd have to have 2 feet. I think you'd have to have 2 feet because then you gotta be able to match them up, you know?
If you want to match.
If you want to match, because like here's the pink. Here's the orange. Oh, I guess there's pink down here. Wait a minute. Pink.
But then you could also do a matching bracelet and or necklace.
True. Doesn't matter. It's just very cute.
It's pretty.
Hello. Oh, I'm just in time, she says.
Good morning, Makisha.
So anyways, that's going on with that. That's very fun.
Good morning, Linda. Yeah, I love that. For our 3476, I have 2 for PK, 2 for Linda, and 2 for Makisha. We do have some of the rosary chain left of our 3476.
R3477. Now this one is just little. It's the same beads, but it's all 4s. And this one's $13 a foot. Maybe this would be better for your earrings, Shannon.
No, I want the big ones.
I thought this one would be cool for the pendants. So this one is $13 a foot. It's got the matte check glass, but it's all 4s. Super cute. They don't have to be the same color. Yeah, that's true. They don't have to be the same color.
I was surprised that you said that, Randy. You're always like, just toss it in.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for your ugly earring store, you might want them to be
I
the
would
same
wear
color.
them. not be going anywhere.
She said,
These-
they'll
these
never
would
make
make
it
a-
to the store. Shannon, you wouldn't do very good. You can't keep everything.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Don't tell me how
How
to
to
run,
run
my
my
earring
store.
Okay, sorry.
This chain would make a really cute dainty bracelet instead of the big chunky one with the 8s.
Well, yeah.
This one would make a nice.
So my idea was I have pendants to go with all these chains that we're showing. I'll show you when we get there. I'll keep them out so you can see. So like this one, I have some of these Greek pendants if anybody wanted to make one, like with the bigger one. And then this one, I got some smaller coochie pendants. And then the other chains that we have, I have some different pendants for those as well. Because I was in a mood. I went downstairs. What happened was, I went downstairs and I was talking to Jack. Oh, sorry. I was talking to Jack and I had a sound bath. I don't know if you guys have ever had a sound bath, but if you haven't, highly recommend. So I was having my sound bath with Jack where he's playing the all the singing bowls and whatnot. We're in this room and we did a tarot reading and we did all kinds of things. And we were doing all of the things and we were talking about ravens and then I don't know what happened. Then I was very chill. Like once we got done, you know, from the sound bath and all the things. And I was just like, oh. And then I came upstairs and I was just like, this will be easy. Because I was in a chill mood. But after all my business I got done doing down in the basement, I was just like, this seems easy enough. So I was like, yeah, let's do that.
For R3477, I have 2 for PK, 2 for Karen, and 2 for Kimberly. R3477 is sold out. Kimberly, I did not, but I have you down for 2 of R3476 now.
I had to fall in love with it, though. And I couldn't sell it. Well, I have an opposite thing. I usually am like, oh, if I love it and I want to keep it, it's probably the one I should sell, because it'll probably sell. Not always, though, because I have weird taste, but not always.
No. Okay, now here are your pendants. Next.
No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to leave this out then so I can look at the pendant.
Okay.
Oh, no, these are the Greek ones.
Isn't that the ones you're talking about? This one is sold out. Linda, we only had 6 feet of R3477, so no. I did write you down, though, in case it was over 6 feet for some reason. So I did write you down, but technically you most likely will not get any of R3477, unfortunately.
These are the little Greek pendants. Now, we've sold these before. These are $8 a piece. This is the one I have on my chain. They're heavy, and these are pewter. These are like primitive pewter pendants. We've sold these a long time ago in the past. You might have some in your stash. And then it has like a little star pressed into it, into the pewter. But it's supposed to be like a super primitive looking pendant, which is why I like it. Not everybody likes that, but they're $8. These are the only 3 left that they had at the store, and this is what it looks like on the chain because this is the one I have that I've been wearing because I think it's cool. So there you go. Because you got your like, oh yeah, this was my brain when I was all in my super like just had my sound bath thing. Super colorful chain. Super primitive pendant. I don't know why. That's just what happened. I take no responsibility for that.
It does look good together.
Yeah. It's like contrasty. I don't know.
I don't know if we can get more of that 4mm rosary chain, right?
This one?
Yeah.
No, this is all they had at the store. Nope, nope, nope. We still have some of the larger, like this one left.
Karen, if you give her yours, you will probably not get any more. Unless we had some extra, but I doubt it. For R3478, I have 1 for Tina and 1 for Melinda. We have 1 left of R3478.
Yeah, these boys are hefty. Hefty. Ouch.
Karen, I made a note.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So then, when I was in my, let's have really colorful chain and really primitive pendants situation, I got R34.79. Now this one, we have 17 feet of this, a little cheaper version, $3.75. And this
I love this.
is the blue. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's blue, but it still has, like you can see the gold, it's like flecks of gold. Okay, so this one's $3.75 a foot. Now, just as an example, we got these little guys, because they also are silver, but they have the little gold, right? Not all of them, but some of them do. Right, so this is where my brain was. Super cute. $34.79. So this guy here is $3.75 a foot. And this is what it looks like. It's got the blue. I'm trying to show it. It's kind of getting blown out a little bit on the camera.
Good morning, Cindy.
There you go. Colorful chain, primitive pendants. This is my gig. This was my gig on Friday. 2 Fridays ago. 2 Fridays ago, this is how I felt in my life. Hello? Amy says she missed a bunch. Oh no. Well, Amy, we just took our 10-minute break and then we're going to go until noon. And then we're going to come back at 2. That's the plan. We'll come back at 2 in a different video. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take a little adjustment for all of us, but we're working on it.
But if you rewatch the video, you can always send us a text if you see something you have to have.
Mm-hmm. So there's this guy, $34.79. 17 feet of this one. $3.75 a foot.
Debbie, I only have 1 foot left, so I can give you a total of 3 feet. R34.79 is sold out. For R34.79, I have 2 for Amy, 4 for Kimberly, 3 for Debbie, 2 for Sherry, 2 for Melinda, 2 for Tina, and 2 for Linda Folk. R34.79 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. $34.80. 22 feet of this one.
I love this one.
This one is pink. It's the same as the blue, but it's
so
pink.
pretty.
So this one, $3.75 a foot. $34.80. Sorry, you can't see the sticker. Same thing. Right? Was that not the cutest? I think it's cute. Maybe I can make it up the second sale. So why 2 sales? Sorry, I'm late. Well, basically, it takes me and Shannon, we start prepping for the sale Thursday. It takes us pretty much all day Thursday to put everything on the SKU list. Friday, I go to the store. Sometimes I get more things for the SKU list, which that I then have to put on by myself. Then that's Saturday, Sunday doing ski list things. Sunday I got to print out all the paperwork for us on this end. Get the lists made up to go onto the website and onto the Facebook and all of that. Put it in the email. By the time we get to Monday, we're probably already like 5 days into prepping for the sale. So that's one reason. So we figured then we have Monday, which Monday is basically a complete wash for us. All we do is sale stuff. So even though normally during a sale we end our sale at noon or whatever, 1 o'clock maybe, 12:30, whatever it is, we've got 5 days into the sale already with prep work. Then we have the sale. Then when we get off the sale, me and Shannon eat lunch and we sort everything. Then Phyllis does photos. And then by the time the photos are done and uploaded to the computer and then downloaded on my side so that I can start doing invoices, it's 4:30. Everybody leaves. From 4:30 to 9:30 at night, I do invoices by myself. So it's an entire day on Monday, which is a complete wash where I can't do anything else. So we thought maybe if we just prepped a bigger sale during those 5 days that we're prepping anyways, and we do it every other week, we could gain back some time where I could do more videos for all the bead boxes that I'm doing instead of doing so much prep on the sale work. If we just did one great big one instead of doing it every week and taking 5 days. I don't know if that makes sense. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
I'm trying to get time back.
And then it also, her question also might have meant about why are we splitting the sale into 2 sales today as well.
Oh, the sale into 2 sales today is because we're going to do this first part of the sale, which is like our first normal sale would be, right? But we're going to give 2 hours so we're going to jump off, split, sort the first end. So what we're doing now, we're going to sort that during the break. Also, we're going to eat. We're going to give everybody time to eat. There's like sale fatigue. If you spend too much time on the sale, people get tired. They get whatever. Like they just can't.
Hangry.
They're getting hangry. They're making comments. It's like if you go too long, there's kind of like a sweet spot with selling online. If the sale is too long, people get overwhelmed, but they want to see everything, but they don't want to wait, and then they start to get all these things. It's not fun anymore. So we got to give a break so that it can still be fun, you know? And plus we need a break too because it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot for all of us.
It's a lot for all of us. We're all just learning together.
We're all just people.
Oh, and Prudence says, and we're broke. Yeah, we can't be broke. We need to make good decisions with our money, so we got to be thinking straight, not having plummeting blood sugar and whatnot. You know, we're in it. We're all in it. What's happening with this? I'm just over here blabbering on.
We have a couple feet left, but otherwise for our 3480, I have 4 for Kimberly, 2 for Sherry, 2 for Jennifer, 3 for Rosanna, 2 for Tina, and 3 for Purple Luna.
So good.
Didn't you make chain earrings one time too? Mhm. Those were pretty cute, like just the dangly chains.
Yeah.
With the.
I've had this one before. I purchased for myself a few times.
I like chain earrings too.
I want to say this is a Beadsmith product, and I might be able to ask Jeff to get more. However, I don't know that it's still available through Beadsmith.
Yeah.
Because I think we tried to look it up, and I think it was from like a couple of years ago. It was in their magazine. Yep. So I don't know if it's still going to be available or not.
I believe we have about 5 or 6 feet of our 3480 left. Kimberly has a question.
Yeah.
Kimberly,
can you get any of the chain like a cream color? Those are the only 2 colors that they had. They have a lot of kind of like rosary type chains out at the store, but they're so expensive. I mean, they're nice, but they're so expensive. I got after Jeff. I'm like, Jeff, I'm just like, if we just let it sit there a little bit longer, maybe he'll come down.
It hasn't.
It has it. It's literally, it has it. Thank you. You guys do an awesome job. Well, thank you so much. We also do everything by hand. So, you know, like, we're like old school over here because we don't have all the apps and we don't have the inventory programs and all these other things. So we do everything old school over here where we're just writing it down and putting it together, you know? So we're just trying to find out a little what we can do. These are not the right pendants.
Kimberly, I wrote that down. So Randy will take a peek and if she sees anything.
R3481. These are the ones I wanted to go on the color chain.
Oh yeah, these ones are pretty funky. Oh, with the blue, these would look nice.
These ones are from Nigeria. Now, let me just say this about it. These are brass. They are 100 years old. They are for fertility, okay? You see the shape here? These are for fertility. So if you have anybody looking for some fertility business, there you go. And I thought these would go like so. Again, pretty chain, primitive pendant. They're $10. These are 100-year-old Nigerian brass pendants. They are 37 millimeters by 12 millimeters. Sold individually. Of course, these are all with fair trade. With Jeff and his doings with fair trade, we have 23 of them. And there you go.
Tina, I canceled R3478 for you. Yeah, I thought these were pretty cool when we were looking into them.
Mm-hmm. The history on them are pretty good. Oh my. Yes, PK.
These would be funky earrings.
Yeah. They would be funky earrings. I mean, nobody's gonna know unless you know that it's for fertility.
Yeah.
They're just gonna think it's a weird shaped pendant.
That is true.
It's one of those hiding in plain sight kind of deals. But yeah, I thought they were cool. So there you go, your 100-year-old brass pendants from Nigeria. Wait, make sure I get this in the right bag.
It does kind of look like a key.
Yeah.
We almost called them a key, but
Yeah, but we did
technically, yeah, they're technically not really.
3481. $34.82. We got these guys, they're $1. These are the ones I was showing with the chain. These are Afghan coochie pendants on money. They're a little bit different. We have 96 of them. And these ones don't have any stones. You know, normally we have the ones that have like the stones. These ones are just plain on coins. These are legit coins. They are handmade. They got the little brass guys on there. And there you go. 1990. R34.82. One buckaroonie if you want one. Looks like we were afraid of that one. Oh, Melinda. Oh, I don't know if my sinuses are acting up or what. I feel like they are. I came back to Minnesota and it must have rained and then like all this pine business fell out of the gutters. Everything's just kind of been... I've been in North Dakota is just a big dirt ball, you know that, right? Like it's just dirt, just dirt, and I could just feel it in my sinuses when I spent the night at my grandma's. I was like, oh yeah, here we are in North Dakota. these are cool. I like these. And these make the noise. Not as cool as those other pewter ones because they're hollow, but these ones make the noise too. But anyway, yeah, I thought these would be really cute on like this chain, the pink chain. They could even go on here. You might have to add a jump ring to get them through there, maybe. Yeah, probably. Probably not all of them because, you know, they are handmade loops, so it kind of depends on. But yeah, I think to get them on this little guy, you're going to need to add a jump ring. But not on the chain. The chain will fit in there. So, I don't know. I was in a mood that day. It happened.
I was in a mood.
I'm always in a mood. Where's this one go? I'm like, Randy's got weird moods going on. That's this one.
For R3482, I have 5 for Debbie, 5 for Karen Waters, 4 for Sherry, 6 for Jennifer, 4 for Kimberly, 10 for Rosanna, 10 for Melinda, 5 for Prudence, 3 for Deborah Durrett, 6 for Purple Luna, and 5 for Cindy. Deborah, I have down for a total of 5. Cindy, I have down for a total of 10.
Mission man.
We do have some still available of R3482.
81, 82. What the heck? This is the wrong one. All right. We are on to 3483. These are the stainless steel latchback earring wires. Okay, I think we have a whole bunch of these on the website, but I can't remember.
I think so.
So there are some listed on the website, but we thought, oh well, before we restock, we'll put them in the sale. So in here, these are the stainless steel latchbacks. You get 20 pieces for $5.25. 34.83. We have 25 packs of these. This is what they look like. They have the complete loop on the bottom, and these ones are stainless steel. There you go.
Debbie, I added 5 more for a total of 10 for you for R3482.
R34.83. You get 20 pieces in the pack. They're 15 by 10 millimeters. Sold by the pack for $5.25. Stainless steel earring wires. Latchbacks. Yeah, I know that we had some on the site, but I'm always just like, well, I'm sure we need some because we always need some.
And I'm always like, throw it in the sale.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to save the 30 cents.
No matter what, Shannon's like, we should just put it in the sale first.
Yep.
And I'm like,
how about the sale?
Yeah. I'm like, well, but we got it online. She's like, nope, just put it in there. I'm like,
it'll be fine.
Okay. I don't know. I guess that's probably true. Like, maybe some people have never even been to our website, like our actual website. I don't know. Maybe they just found us and they're like, who are these people? And we're like, hey, we're kind of crazy, but we're fun. Come on in. Come on in, the water's fine.
For R3483, I have 2 for Rosanna, 1 for Tina.
Hi, Bixby. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb is now on.
2 for Melinda, 1 for Ashley, 1 for Deborah Durrett, 1 for Carol, and 2 for Cindy.
Smishy Smash. Sorry, can I just bring this up? I found these earrings again when I was packing for my trip. They were, I don't know, in all the earrings somewhere. These are the moon earrings. And they just have square wire wrapped into loops at the bottom. And I think that's quite good. I did not make these. Cassie made these, my friend Cassie. And I was looking at them the other day and I thought, she must have just hammered them. Maybe they're not even hammered. No, it's just square wire. Anyway, just saying.
I like a lot of your earrings.
Thank you.
I always drool over them. I look at them and I'm like, ooh, those are shiny.
Yeah, she likes the shiny things. $34.85.
Good morning, Karen.
No. $24.84.
We did sell the rosary chain. We do have some of the 8mm rosary chain left, Karen. It is R3476.
This one. With the 8s and the 4s. It's $15 a foot.
$14.95.
Oh, sorry. $14.95
that's
a
fine.
foot. R34.84. Okay, so we just put these together because we had them, and I was like, well, if you've never tried these, maybe you want to do that. We have 27 of these. They're 80 cents for the whole kit. If you've never tried these, maybe this is something you might want to give a whirl to. You get the whole works. You get the earring wires, the little 4mm rounds, and then these guys. So if you've never tried these, okay, these are the ones that come apart. And here's what you do. You just put your little seed beads on there. I mean, you can put whatever you want on there, but I would put seed beads on there.
Or pearls.
Or those little tiny crystals we were just playing with. And you can do like color blocking or whatever, and then you just have this loop of little tiny beads. You put it back in here like so. Hang on, I'm in coffee jag.
Karen, I have you down for 4 feet of the 8mm rosary chain.
Winter's back on her spot on the couch. She was so happy when we got home. And then you just take your plier and you just smush this right here. You see this thing? You smush it. See how this one's smushed? You smush it. And then there you go. So you get the whole bit. You get the earring wires, these little hoop-de-loos. We've got some jump rings in there. 80 cents for this whole pack. We got 27 of them. If you haven't given it a whirl, maybe give it a try. See if you like it.
Kimberly says bridge stitch.
Oh yeah, you could brick stitch, yeah. You could do that. There's a lot of things you can do, but I like these ones because I always, have you seen them? I'm sure you've seen them. It's just like a loop of seed beads. And once they're together, they're super cute. They're super easy and simple, but they're cute. And I did some color blocked ones where it was like, I picked colors that I thought went together, like 4 colors or something, and I just went boop, 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 and then dark. Easy. You could use your bead soup. If you got seed bead soup, you could use your mixy mix. You could use whatever you want. You could do a little pattern. You know, you could use like native colors, like black, yellow, white, like all the medicine wheel ones. You could do like medicine wheel style. I did some teal and pink ones, although I just did those because I got them from, I think I got them in a junk box, and they were like not the best of beads, you know what I mean? They were like 6s. They were probably from like Walmart or like somewhere where the beads are not all the same size. Y'all know what I'm saying? And they were 6s, and they're kind of like misshapen and what have you. And I was like, oh, I'll just use these on these little loops. And I did that, and they were actually pretty cute. And then I just put a feather dangle in the middle. So it was supposed to be kind of like a native design with a feather dangle. And I used that with those beads because, you know, every bead has a place. And these beads were seed beads, but they were not super expensive seed beads, or they're not all the same size or same shape. So you can use a cheaper bead that's not all the same, exact same size. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Jennifer has a question.
Oh.
And R3484 is sold out.
What metal are the earring wires? I'm guessing that these are probably, let me see. Whoa. Oh, I thought the earring wire fell out. It was the jump ring. Get back in there. I'm guessing that these are just base metal. Let me see. Actually, they're probably like a stainless steel that's been coated. I can't swear to that.
For R3484, I have 4 for Jennifer, 4 for Tina, 4 for Ashley, 5 for Prudence, 4 for Kimberly, 1 for Cindy, 2 for Carol, 2 for Debbie, and 1 for Purple Luna. R3484 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these. We also have them in smaller size.
Oh yeah.
Totally forgot. Oh, so those were the bigger loops. These are smaller loops. $34.85. 31 of these. 80 cents for the kit. These ones are 32 millimeters. The other ones were 40 millimeters round. These ones are 32. No, they're the same price. And then they got it's the same thing. It's got the earring wires and the jump rings, and then these guys. These are just smaller. So if you wanted a little more daintier earring size, there you go, instead of the 40s. Yeah. R34.85. It's supposed to be 90 this week. It's supposed to be all up in the high 80s and they're in the small 90s.
And sunny.
And sunny. You can't avoid it forever. It's been raining for 2 months. Literally, I don't even know. All my tomatoes are flat. I came home, they're all flat. They're growing on the ground flat. I'm just like, I've never even ever seen this before in my whole life. Because they never get any sun. Oh my gosh. I guess they're going to get it now. We'll see if they stand back up straight. The carrot's just laughing at me. Well, they are. That's what they're doing. Oh, and also I picked 2 onions out of my garden. I don't know if I was supposed to pick them, but they were popping up out of the ground. They were not that big, but I'm going to use them. Winter wanted to eat them really bad. I don't know why. I don't know if onions are bad for cats. I assume they are. So I put them in the fridge.
R34.85 is sold out. For R34.85, I have 4 for Karen Hess, 4 for Jennifer, 6 for Tina, 2 for Sherry, 4 for Kimberly, 2 for Ashley, 4 for Carol, and 5 for Prudence. R34.85 is sold out.
Okay. 34.86. 86. Where'd you go? Oh, these guys. Okay, 34.86. We only have 5 of these. I found these rolling around in the basement. We have sold these before. They're 2 buckaroonies for the pair, and these are just little hoop earring findings. They have the back that closes up. Now these are the ones I think we were brick stitching on. Who was talking about brick stitching? Kim? Cindy. Somebody.
It was Kimberly.
Kimberly? Yeah, I think these were the ones. Oh no, these are the ones I did that wrap on. Remember when I did the wrap? You just wrap around with wire.
With the beads?
With the beads, with
Yep.
the little beads and you wrap around. That's what I did on these. You could also brick stitch on them. But these have the little guy that folds down. You get a pair of them, and they're $2. They're 25 millimeters, so that's for reference. That is an inch. I only got 5.
R34.86 is sold out.
So, I don't know if you all have been around here for a long period of time, but if you have, findings are kind of my favorite. I love findings. Findings is, in my personal opinion, It just changed your whole outlook. If you're having trouble, maybe you need a new finding. That's what I do. Because then I'm like, how am I going to use this weird thing? And then it kind of like makes it more fun, yeah, when you're like looking for things to make. But then I have my favorite findings, and I'm just like, these will never be replaced. It's just these. This is what we're using.
For R3486, I have 2 for Karen, 2 for Tina, and 1 for Cindy. R3486 is sold out. Susie says her tomatoes melted.
Melted crepes. Tie them.
Melinda.
Tie them maters up. 3487. I have this little thing I gotta put together that goes over there, and it's supposed to help. But I just haven't got to that yet. You know how it goes. These were some leftovers from some kits. They're $5 if you want one. We have 6 of them in here. These are all Tiara cast parts. You got your little Tiara cast tree link for your bracelet or what have you. And then you've got your little Tiara cast toggle. So instead of separating them and selling them separate, we just put them in there because they're all red bronze, and we sell them together. You get the little kit die for $5 buckaroonies if you want them. They're both Tiara cast doings. And we have sold these exact parts before in a kit. This was the one, it had the purple, kind of magma purple check glass. It was a bracelet. I don't know if you remember that.
The Tree of Life bracelet.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I think those were $12 with all the beads. I mean, it wasn't a lot of beads. It was just a bracelet. No. Yeah.
That was a good bracelet. Super cute.
117 degrees. Where are you, Las Vegas? I heard Las Vegas was going to be in the 120s for like 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah, rough. They're setting up stations for people, which sucks because I lived in Vegas, and if you live in an apartment that has is not updated, their air conditioners go out all the time in that heat. All the time. I'm talking all the time. I know this because I used to work in an apartment building as a leasing agent. And if your air conditioners are not upkept, man, in that heat, they go out, and then people are dying.
Oof.
I mean, not literally, but probably feel like it. They could.
Yeah, easily.
All the refrigerators go out if the electricity goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not good. Phoenix, close enough.
R3487, I have 2 for Kimberly, 2 for Karen Hess, 1 for Ashley, and 1 for Purple Luna. R3487 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. Dude.
We do have half an hour left.
Oh, warning! Half an hour left before we switch off to our lunchtime.
And then we'll be back at 2.
Yeah, we'll be back at 2. R3488. Now these are kind of newer. Here's the dealio with these. Now Jeff swears by these. I'll be honest with you, I've not used one, but it makes sense. He swears by these. So he says that you can take your rocks and you take your little rock, your rock with no hole. Okay, this is like a filigree bale type. I wish I had a pliers so you can see what I'm doing. Are they packed up? What's happening? Oh yeah, they are packed up. I took them on the trip. All right, one moment, please. Use this little weirdy boo guy. Okay, so this is like a filigree bale. So he says you put your rock in there, you E6000 the top.
Randy.
Let me see that. Danger! Put your goggles on.
Yeah.
OSHA.
Went right past my face. Wasn't even looking. Just
I'm
sitting
not
here writing.
I don't like this plier. I'm just saying. That's
yeah,
why I don't use it.
You keep doing that. I'm just gonna put my hand up here.
Ooh, Shannon, workman's comp. So you glue. You put your E6000. Now I'm scared to pull the other side.
Randy.
Okay, I didn't hear it come down. It went up.
No, that's because it hit me and
Oh.
fell into my lap.
Here it is. Well, put your goggles on, Janet. Jeepers.
I put my hand up. That's
What are you doing?
Those are my only goggles. I get goggles today. I know I needed them.
Hold on, I can't breathe. Alright, so you put your glue on there. After you spread it apart, you put your glue, you put it on your rock like this. Then you squish it back down so it fits and molds to the rock. And then he swears by this. He says this is the only way to go, he says. If you want to put these on little rocks that don't have holes in them. I guess that's what. So, I have seen some that he has around at the store, and I see a lot of the girls use them on their like earrings and stuff for like shit in it.
Are you done now?
I'm done. I'm not even touching anything. She's like,
I had my hand up blocking my eyeball.
Really well.
Mhm.
And they're actually pretty tough when you want to put them back together. They're not like super bendy filigree, but they are filigree. So, okay, I see you. There you go. They're $3.99 if you want to give her a whirl. I have 12 of them. These ones are in tubes, but they have the same amount in, and the amount is, what is it, 20? 20.
20.
The amount is 20. Yeah.
R3488 is sold out.
Yeah, we were buffering there for a second. I think somebody was calling my phone.
For R3488, I have one for Jennifer, two for Karen Hess, one for Sherry, one for Rosanna, one for Lois, one for Carol, one for Karen Waters, one for Deborah Durrett, one for Karen Seigel, one for Tina, and one for Prudence. R3488 is sold out.
Okay, you try to poke out somebody's eye one time, and now you're just branded for
Oh.
life.
Twice. Yeah. Within minutes of each other.
It's a dangerous job, Shannon. $34.89. Here we have little packs of the gold screw-on earring, clip-on earring wires, clip-on earring backs. So here's what they look like. Let's see if we can see it. And then, boop. You put your dangly business here, and then once you get it on there, then you can screw this to make it tighter for safety. If you want to. Whatever you want to do there. If at first you don't succeed, right? So you get 3 pair in here, $6.75. Why are these guys so expensive? I don't know. Be honest with you, they're expensive everywhere. Just how much they are, I guess. There we go. We got 4 of them. $34.89. If you need the clips, there you go. You need them. Oh, it looks like we got some in some other colors up here. 2 other colors.
Might have to at this rate, Jennifer.
What? Buy Shannon some goggles. You know, that's like the time I started the house on fire, burned the kitchen down. One time you burn a kitchen down, like you just branded for life.
Yeah, because
do
now we're
anything.
scared to use the kitchen.
Oh, $89.90. Okay.
For R3489, I have one for Deborah Durrett and one for Gloria. We have 2 left of R3489.
$34.90. These are the same, just in bright silver. You get 6 in the pack. The bright silver, the screw-on clip earring backs, same thing. Same thing, just in bright silver. Gotta have those color options. Okay, $34.90. This guy, this is the culprit.
Trash. For R3490, I have one for Deborah Durrett and one for Gloria. We have 2 left of R3490. We have, I think, one more color.
Yep. One more color of these. Oh, well. I I have had people asking if I can change their earring wears, right? Do you make any clip-on style earrings? I should. I have people asking me all the time, but I never have any. Never have any earring findings.
There's some left. I can write you down.
Shannon's gonna write me down for some, I guess. R3191. So these are the same, except for they are antique silver. So we had gold, bright silver, antique silver. I think this is the last color.
I think we might have bronze online.
We have some online, but I don't know what color they
I don't
are.
remember what colors they are.
I want to say they're gold, but I don't know if that's true. You change them out at shows? That's a good idea. When people say like, oh, I like these, but I have no earring holes. And you say, oh, I have just the thing.
Where was I? When I went to the one show, I asked the gal if she could change them out to the lobsters. And she did. Or the latchbacks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I really love the latchbacks. Can you swap them? And she's like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, perfect. I'll take 2 then.
Yeah, it's just a jump ring, man.
For R3491, I have 1 for Deborah Durrett and 1 for Karen. We have 2 left of R3491.
3491. Okay, what do we got? 3492. 92. Okay, here we have our $34.92. We have 40 of these. They're $2.25. Woo. These are ginormous, super bendy filigree. Now, I also feel like we might have sold these before.
I think we sold them in the bright silver or the bronze.
Or, well, I know we had those bronze ones, but those only had like the 3 thing.
Oh, yeah.
These are quite big.
Cindy, I have you down for 1 of R3491.
Large gold covered brass, 10 pieces in the pack, sold by the pack, $2.25. I don't even know if I have a bead sitting around here big enough to show you what it does. Let me inspect the bead drawer. Oh, what happened to those jade? I had a whole bunch of jade up here. Because I cut my bracelet apart on the show one day. Did I tell you that?
No. On purpose?
Yeah. I needed a bead. Oh, maybe I will come downstairs.
Prudence has a question.
What? What's your question, Prudence? You can flatten these
Oh,
and
maybe
make
it's
them.
not a question. I read, can you?
Oh, yeah. She is correct. You can flatten them, and you can use them into earring business. You can use them as stackers. I was looking for a bead, but I can't find one up here big enough. I put these on those big wood beads, jazz them up, make them look cool. You can stack them up with your little stuffy stuff here and bend them out. You know how we do to make the flowers? If you had bigger flowers you needed to make, you could do that and bend them in so they look like the little flowery part. Yeah. Obviously the flowery part. You can bend them in a lot, make them look like tassel covers. You can bend them out completely and make them look like charms for earrings. A lot of things you can do with all that. Right? And these little filigree make good stuff for when you're stacking up on, like, say you're making some like Rosanna makes hair barrettes. You could stack them up on there because they're really lightweight, thin. If you're gonna stack them like maybe onto a pendant, like another pendant or something, like I do with the riveting, and then you can use these to stack on there.
That would be cute.
Yeah, for like a pendant situation. And then you put it down at the bottom, you have all this dangly business, you can dangle your stuff off. Lots of options with these. You know me, I love options. $34.92. These guys here, $2.25.
For our 3492, I have 2 for Jennifer, 2 for Carol, 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Lois, 2 for Karen Hess,
Oh.
1 for Sherry, and 1 for Dot.
Hold on, Houston. This one came on there, but I know which one it is because I flattened that one and I didn't straighten it back out.
Rosanna, I have down for a total of 2 for our 3492. This is a nice gold too.
Oh yeah, on the annoyance scale of gold, I would say it's probably like a 4. Possibly a 3.
Deborah, I have down for 1 of our 3492. Dot, I have you down for a total of 2 of our 3492.
Okay. 3492. On to 3493. I believe that's these guys.
I believe so.
Here we go. 34.93. $2.50. Right, Rosanna? Okay, these guys here, you get the pair for $2.50. Excuse me. These are antique gold Tibetan silver chandelier pairs. They are large, 47 millimeters by 36 millimeters. Hole size is 1 millimeter, 2 pieces in the pack.
Maybe it's because you're zoomed in. It's really, really dark.
Huh? They got all the little loop-de-loos. So there's the front, there's the back, basically the same. Boop, boop. Okay, check this out. These guys are pretty large. For size reference. $34.93. But you could be dangling all your business. Boop, 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 boop. Got all the loops. It's got all the loops one girl could want. Loops up here, loops down here, loops all around here. Can we go upside down with these? Just go boop. Interesting. Pendants, you could also use these as pendants. You know me, I always like to use these great big things for like earrings, but I'm like, oh, they could also be pendants if you wanted to. On the annoyance scale of gold, it's pretty high. It's like an 8.
It would make a pretty pendant though.
Yeah.
Because then you could dangle something in the middle. That'd be cute.
You could dangle, you could connect on the edge. You could connect doop, 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 like chain or something.
Yeah.
All things are $34.93. Ooh, we got 10 minutes.
For our 3493, I have 2 for Rosanna, 4 for Karen Hess, 1 for Ashley, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Jennifer, 4 for Purple Luna, and 2 for Deborah Durrett.
Okay.
We do have some left of R3493.
Okay. 34.90. Oh, I don't want to do that right now.
What? Oh, yeah.
We should do that when we come back. Let's do the deal of the week. We'll do the deal of the week just in case, because this will probably be the last item we're going to do before we go on our break. And when we go on this break, we're going to turn the video off. We will start a new video at 2 o'clock, okay? So I want to do this deal of the week just in case people have stuff to do and they don't intend on coming back, so they can still get their deal of the week if they want one, which I was supposed to do at the beginning, but forgot. R3505 is the number, and these guys here, $9. So these guys, these are kind of like those little earrings I was wearing the other day, and you guys asked me if I had any more like that. I mean, this was a couple weeks ago because I've been gone. Got your goggles on, Shannon?
No.
We got staples here. Okay, so here's all your little bits and parts and pieces. These have little swords with black rhinestones. We've got this little moon piece. You can do that however you want. There's a star you can put on there. Like that. And then you got your little earring wires. Should probably do it down here so you can see what I'm doing. So I would put my little star up here in the middle if I was making these, and then hang these here. Easy. But they're black and gold, so there you go. You wouldn't have to do it like that. You could do something different. Or maybe poke a hole in these, maybe, possible. Could do chain down to this thing, and then you wouldn't even have to poke a hole in it. And you could go up, chain up here, keep your star in the middle. That could be cute. All the things. Can I hang this guy in the front? Possibly could. Looks a little funny. There we go. 3505. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one's for me. So 12. We have 12. 9 buckaroonies if you want one. Oh, you could do asymmetrical. You could put the star on the top, up here. Like that. You could put this guy here, and then you could dangle a chain down here, cut this loop off and put this in the middle, do asymmetrical. Totally up to you.
We have 3 left of R3505. For R3505, I have 1 for Jennifer, 2 for Melinda, 1 for Deborah Durrett, 1 for Karen Waters, 1 for Tina, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Purple Luna, and 1 for Cindy. We have 3 left of R3505.
I kind of like the sideways moon idea. That's kind of cute. We'll probably make those tomorrow. I'll put mine here so I don't forget. Okay, the only week we did that. Cross that off. Okay.
Laverl, I have it down for 1 of R3505. We have 2 left of R3505.
Okay guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stop the video and we are going to come back at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Central Time, okay? So we're probably going to eat and sort what we have thus far. And then should you come back in the afternoon and want some more things, we will just add to your bucket, right? That's a plan. We do have about 1, 2, 3.
We have a lot of
4, 5,
tier
6,
cast
7, 8, 9,
items.
11. We have like 11 or 12 items listed on the SKU list, but then we also have some craft show inventory that we're going to throw in at the end that is not on the SKU list. So just FYI on that. So we expect in the afternoon maybe an hour and a half-ish, something like that. So we're going to try that, and I guess if we see you there, great, and if we don't, great. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know.
On the part 2, we will have some tier cast items, some cord crimp ends, gold pinch bales, and some helper earring backs.
Yeah, looks like a
As
lot
well as
of
some
findings.
links. Yeah, some findings and then some craft show stuff.
That's the plan. All right, you guys. Well, we will have a lovely lunch, and we will see you at 2. Bye-bye.